Hello and welcome everyone to the second part of our eFLAT utility tutorial. In this video we will show you how you can create a product and how you can carry out a user value adjustment. If you have trouble with your measurement or your connection, please refer to our first video. Now to my measurement setup. For this video I will be using the eFLAT 3. As you can see here. The three LEDs getting tested are a multicolored LED, a white LED, and another multicolored LED. But the most important one is the white one for this tutorial. Next, I will show you how you can create a product. Products are used to centrally store all measuring system parameters configured for your respective test specimen. To set up your new product, you have to click on the option Product. As you can see here, there's already one product given, the default product. You cannot delete this one. To set up a new product, you have to either click on New Product or under New Items, Product. The first thing you have to set up is the name of your new product. I will name mine Test. Next, you have to choose an ID so that you can retrieve it in LabVIEW or SDK. Looking at this list, you can see that there are a lot of unused channels. We should delete these. To do this, you have to type in the relevant channels into this field. And then hit Delete. As you can see, there are only 3 channels left. Next, we have to choose the channel for which we want to set up the parameters. I will choose the second channel in this tutorial. This is the channel that is measuring the white LED as I will set up here in Device Under Test. Currently, we do not have a user value adjustment, so we will ignore this for now. Next, we will do something about the saturation. We recommend that you have a saturation between 50% and 80% so that you have a consistent signal. To do this, you have to change the integration time and the gain level. We recommend that you use the integration time more than the gain level, as a higher gain will lead to more noise. As you can see, I have now set up the saturation to 61%. Next, you can set up limits. You can either use intensity limits by setting up a minimum intensity and a maximum intensity. I will set mine up to about 90 and 110. Anything below or over it will be an OK in your measurement. Or you can use color limits. Either use the CCT, the delta chromaticity, binnings, or McAdam ellipses. We will focus on the intensity limits for now. The only thing left now is to hit Save. And like this, you have set up your product. In the next step, I will show you how you can carry out a user value adjustment. First, some reasons for user value adjustment. Please keep in mind that a user value adjustment is not mandatory. To set up your user value adjustment, you first have to click on this option. And as you can see, there's already one available. To create a new one, you have to click on New Items and then this option, or the option right next to it. You can set up a user value adjustment for multiple channels, but we will just keep it to one, channel 2. Next, choose your device under test, the white LED, your calibration type, we will keep it as color and intensity. Then the number of target values, meaning the amount of LEDs used for this user value adjustment, which is just 1. Next, the chromacity, that should be the same as your device under test as you have set up in your product, as well as the integration time and gain level. Now you can set up your target intensity. I will change it to 100 for 100%, but you can change it to whatever value you want to. The actual intensity and values are seen next to it. Now you hit save and you have set up your user value adjustment. Now if you edit your product, you can see that if the wrong device under test is chosen, the user value adjustment will not show up. Now, if you have chosen the value adjustment that you just set up, you have applied it to your product. Now hit save, and you are done. As you can see, the values have changed. Now I will tell you some things that you have to keep in mind while creating a product or setting up a user value adjustment. While creating a product, you should keep your DOT in the environment where you really want to measure. This way you can get accurate results. Saturation should be kept between 50% and 80% to ensure a stable signal, and each channel within a product has to have its parameters adjusted separately. So, if you have adjusted one channel, that doesn't mean that the parameters are carried over for all channels. Before setting up a user value adjustment, you have to create a product, otherwise you won't be able to do a user value adjustment. The gain levels and the integration time should be the same as in the product that you want to apply this value adjustment to.